What's up, guys? When you plan to go to a new country, the most common question apart from food is how you get around to see things. In Thailand, the answer is very simple. Get a bike. It's the cheapest and the easiest way to move around. My name is Konstantin, and in this episode I'm gonna tell you how to avoid scams, how to choose a proper bike, and how not to die driving it. Stay tuned. Before you decide to rent a bike, you should ask yourself, can I drive bike? If the answer is no, forget about it. But if the answer is yes, think again. Thailand is the most dangerous country for driving bike. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people dying in their road accidents. But if you're brave enough and you have motorbike riding experience, there's a plenty of choice. Scooters, maxi scooters, big bikes, choppers, all brands such as Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Harley Davidson, Ducati, everything what you can imagine. As an example, this is the most popular motorbike in Thailand, Honda PCX. The size of the engine is 150cc. On speed meter you can see the speed 160, but it's not true. Actually it goes up to 110 kilometers. This bike will be convenient for every size of the person. I would personally prefer riding this bike compared to these. I believe you already want to give it a try. Don't be in rush when you rent your bike. There is pretty high possibility of scam. Many times happen that person rents a bike and with a little scratch on it, and after a week of using it, he returns this bike to the owner and he asks for compensation nearly the price of this bike. How to avoid it? First of all, choose the proper shop. Avoid these who doesn't have a sign with a shop name. If you see several bikes parked on the street with the cheap plastic sign bikes for rent, well, you shouldn't go there. Usually these kind of shops, they have very old or damaged bikes which haven't been in service for years. And usually this kind of place with the dodgy owner who would like to get some extra cash from naive tourists. And remember that never ever give your passport as a deposit, because it's the first tool how they blackmail you. By the way, talking about professional shops, they usually have staff wearing their brand t-shirts like this girl does. It means that this company is official, trustable, and you will not screw up renting bike from some dodgy guy. Okay, let's assume you already choose the bike you like, but you see some small scratches in it. You better preserve yourself and take pictures of all the scratches which bike has simply with your phone. And keep all these pictures until you return your bike. Official companies usually have the contract for every type of bike, where they put all the damages which bike has before you take it. But if they don't, you know what to do. So you've got your bike. Sun is shining, road is calling, and you want to go as far as you can. Never ever forget to wear a helmet. Any kind of helmet. This small, cheap, it will preserve you from hit the head. I've been to several accidents myself, and if it's not helmet, I wouldn't tell you everything of this. And last but not least, policemen. They would love to catch you without wearing a helmet. And if you wouldn't have with you international driver license or Thai driver license, it would be a Christmas for a policeman to catch a foreigner without documents and without wearing helmet. So if you're driving alone or with a passenger, force him or her wear helmet with you. Regular fine in Thailand is only 400 baht, which is not much. But you might spend hours dealing with Thai policemen, especially they don't really speak English much. So you might just spoil your vacation, guys. So think twice before driving without helmets in Thailand. Also, very important notice, which actually no one understands, that Thai bikes doesn't have insurance. So if your bike is stolen, if you crash the bike or you fell yourself and you get into the accident, so you will have to pay for it by yourself. That's why all the bikes are so cheap. And before you rent a bike, you should have to check your own medical insurance. There should be noted that it covers a motorbike accident in Thailand, which not many companies actually does that. So as I told you, bikes in Thailand are very cheap, but if you happen to be in Pattaya and you want to rent your bike, I suggest you this company, Pattaya Rent a Bike. You can visit their website, it's listed in description below. I would suggest everyone to rent bike only from trustable company such as these guys. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and watch another videos about motorcycles in Thailand. Drive safe, wear a helmet, and don't be stupid. See you guys.